going on. Give me just a second here. I'm turning off the... I guess I can let the music run in the background. We're not doing anything else, so we might as well have a little bit of tunage. I'll just keep it lower. How's that? Does that sound okay? Well, yeah, I'm so used to saying good evening. Good afternoon, everyone. How's it going? So, today is the day. What's going on? All right. Good afternoon, Jeepers. Good afternoon, Uga, Sonata. I think that's it so far. Maybe I have to check the Twitch chat yet. Give me just a second. I'm checking there, too. Hopefully everyone's having a good time. The Decepticon logo! Man! I love Decepticon, so welcome to the stream, buddy. Pewda! Why? You're early. What's going on? Well, it's the behavior stream, so we'll be covering that live on their channel. So that is what's going to be happening. So I am early today. I'm doing an early stream, and then I'll do a stream later tonight as well. I'm probably going to play Redfill. Good afternoon, Koki. So yeah, it's going to be 2 streams for me today. We're still waiting for news for Texas Chainsaw. That's supposed to go live today. There's a lot of cool stuff going on, so it's going to be a big one. It's going to be a big one. So right now, we're just kind of waiting for Behavior to do their thing. I think it starts to go live in like 2 minutes, and then there'll probably be some sort of countdown. They're still offline on their Twitch channel, but we'll see. I might get crap. I hope it doesn't get scrapped. Ravenous! What's going on? I've been very well. How are you doing, buddy? Not me, but MK. I mean, MK already leaked everything, so we all know what's going on. The whole first combat pack just leaked on Amazon Italy today. Yeah, you know, Joe, you're not wrong. They're like, we got priorities. We got to port MK1 to the Switch, like the game we never brought there. And we also need to get the Quiet Place ready. So, yeah, it sucks. So, Omni-Man is real. Yeah, Omni-Man, Homelander, and Peacemaker are the guest characters. Who's in the combat pack? So far we've seen Takada's gonna be there, Homelander, Peacemaker. I just saw it real quick. Homelander, Peacemaker, Omni-Man, Takada, the Jean-Claude Van Damme skin for Johnny Cage. There's a lot gonna be in it. A non-animated Omni-Man? Yeah, he'll be a little strange. I agree with you. Yeah, it looks like a pretty good first pack, to be quite honest. So the Behavior's doing this on their DBD channel, like always, right? Is that where this is going to be hosted at? Oh, let me better look on Twitter, just to make sure. Because their DBD channel is silent. Yeah, it went live about 2 hours ago. Yeah, our Twitch. Okay, so should be. I'm not seeing it on the Dead by Daylight channel yet. Up, maybe it's going live. It might be waking up. Yeah. Okay, so it's starting to go live. We'll switch. I'll bring it in then in a minute, but like right now, there's nothing really like happening, so we'll just keep it where we're at the moment. But yeah, not too big a deal. Once actually something's showing on, it basically just looks like right now they're turning the channel on. So until something actually occurs, we'll just keep on doing what we're doing. Yeah, Decepticon, it looks like a really good pack, to be honest with you. Can I pre-order Nicolas Cage? No, not yet. I would love to, Panzer. How are you doing, buddy? I mean, I felt like the only thing to do was to push up the Nicolas Cage component. So they brought out a new thing that says they're going to be starting a little bit early. I guess the whole panel's live at 1:30, but then they were like, we're going to be turning on at 1, so there might be some pre-stream stuff, so I didn't want to miss that in case there was. Are the devs actually aware of leaks? They sure are. I've got some red on me. Yeah, I got Texas Chainsaw on me is what I got. My Texas Chainsaw swag. What download? What are you talking about? It says that, so the DBD stream, the channel, their anniversary stream, has changed the title and is live, but it's still black screen. Oh, thank you, Jeepers. Oh, for MK1? I mean, I don't know. I haven't pre-ordered yet. I'll probably do it sometime this summer when it gets a little closer to the beta. Common behavior hell. Yeah, like I can show you the screen. There's literally nothing going on right now. Definitely gonna main Homelander. It was perfect. Absolutely perfect. Yeah, right now their screen looks like this, so that's why I haven't flipped over. Give me a second here. This is what it looks like right now. So, like, it says the channel is live, and it says that it has the update for the 7th anniversary, but nothing is really going on yet. So, at this point, I haven't really done anything with it because there's, like, jack all going on. Let me shrink my camera a little bit. We're a little big. So yeah, there's not a damn thing going on, so I was just like, meh, whatever. Hopefully you can get it by September. I hope so too. We'll go back to the big screen for now until something happens. Because right now there's not a damn thing. So yeah, hopefully something cool goes down. You know, something shakes. We have some fun. Will you stream on release day? Probably. Your Melina, Sector, Kenshi, or Sub-Zero? Makes sense. Right now, I haven't decided what way I'm going to go until I know what's actually occurring. Wait, the cyber guys are back? We don't know anything yet. They weren't listed in the combat pack, and we still have a lot of characters to find out who's in the game. Ryu! What's going on? Van Damme is Johnny. That is correct, Aaron. There's going to be a Van Damme skin, and I believe from what I've heard in some places, Jean-Claude Van Damme redoes the voice lines for all of Johnny Cage for when you're wearing that skin. How are you doing, Ryu? Yeah, everyone's excited. I'm excited for it. I mean, I want to see what's going on. It's nice to have a company that seems like they want to make their people happy. So, you know, that's always a good thing. Unlike what we're seeing going on with Dead by Day or with Evil Dead the game right now, where it seems like the company is backing further and further away. I hope Melina gets killed by Devore again. I said what I said. I stand by that. Hard to say. Why is my phone going off? I should probably turn it. So my sister was texting me, and I think my wife just texted me as well. Hold on a second. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, my wife just texted me from work. She probably doesn't even consider the fact that I'm live. All right, sorry, let me catch up. So, Ryu, Evil Dead has so much potential, and just I agree. It's just absolutely fucking stupid. I hope Patrick Seitz and Blum are back as well. Does anybody actually know what's going on with Killer Clowns? Is it canceled? It's not canceled. About 2 months ago, they did a tweet that said they needed a little time, and they dropped a clown. I think it was Shorty, if I remember correctly, doing the hole up, let them cook, and they asked just for a little extra time before they could get some news. I expect we'll probably hear something by the end of summer, and then they'll probably drop the beta by the end of the year and go live in 24. Hopefully there's some customizable skins, an all-black Homelander skin. That'd be weird. Evil Green Ranger for DLC. Oh, Jason David Frank, rip. Probably Fire God Liu Kang. He's probably the strongest character in the universe. Oh, yeah, Fire God's ridiculous. You were all about this Ukami collab, aren't you, Sonata? Homelander would beat most of the characters, but isn't strong enough to get very far. I agree. Hopefully we see some cool stuff that wasn't leaked today. I know people got a lot of shit out on Tuesday, or was it Wednesday? I forget. So today's gonna be a fun day. The 7th anniversary stream is gonna start in a few minutes. We also have the tech test for public for Texas Chainsaw on Steam. Will be going live today at some point. They haven't allowed it yet to people. Havoc, what's going on, buddy? How are you doing? You feel Peacemaker will be a mix of Terminator and RoboCop? It's very possible. Oh, that makes sense, Panzer. I think you're right. All these days are starting to roll together now. It's live on YouTube, but not on their Twitch channel? Let me take a look. Which channel on YouTube? The Behavior channel? It's just listed as upcoming. It's not live. It's not live. They're just showing other streamers playing right now. It's not live. It says start in 20 minutes, 40 seconds. There's a countdown. They're just running trailers. It's not live yet. No, we haven't missed anything. It's just running trailers. 7 years of kills and thrills. It's just a highlight show. Yeah, it's not live. Sonata's spinning L's. Don't scare me like that, Sonata. Yeah, they're not live yet. You want Demon Slayer? Yeah, it's a common Sonata L. Yeah, he yeeted us in the wrong direction. No worries. He scared me. I'm like, normally I restream the Twitch streams because they're usually about 10 to 30 seconds ahead. So that's why I usually use them. So yeah, we usually at this point, yeah, so we're fine. I'll be using the Twitch channel. It just doesn't have the countdown up right now. It is saying it's live. This is the Dead by Daylight Twitch channel. There's a small countdown like running in the corner, but like I'm not gonna switch over for that yet. Like that's nothing. It's showing nothing. I want Marcus Fenix in MK12 only if Marcus is played by Dave Bautista. For those of you on Twitch, just remember I do dual stream, so there is the YouTube chat as well if you want to go over there. Typically, there's a lot more people in the YouTube chat. Hey, Havoc, yeah, we're much bigger on the YouTube side than I am on the Twitch side. How are you doing, buddy? Give us Cocaine Bear. Oh, my God, I would main the hell out of Cocaine Bear. What if, hear me out, what if Nightwolf could transform into Cocaine Bear in the new timeline? Thanks, Koki. I mean, could you imagine if that was the new power in the timeline for Nightwolf? He can transform into Cocaine Bear? I mean, it'd be the greatest thing ever. Cocaine Wolf. I mean, I feel like we're really on to something. I hope Ed Boon's watching the stream right now. Now, Havoc, I know you're just getting into horror. What games are you looking forward to? What do you play? Oh, I agree. The cameo fighter things would be very interesting with tag team being implemented in Mortal Kombat. And God, I can't call it MK1, not 12. I have to stop getting my mind in like the MK12. I mean, screw it. I'll probably just call it 12, but I gotta remember it's MK1. Yeah, I still am having a hard time wrapping my mind around MK1. Like, it's 12 to me. Damn it. Okay, awesome. You really want Shaolin Monks too? I don't think that's ever happening. They need more horror guest fighters. Absolutely. Is this loss as we wait for BVR? I don't know what you're talking about, Panzer. Which asymmetrical games are you playing, Havoc? The Tall Man would be cool. Oh man. I've done so much stuff on Phantasm being in other things. It just makes me sad because it never happens. Maybe. I mean, it could be time for Sydney, or we might not see Sydney at all. Maybe they do. What is the new girl's name? Shit. I gotta look it up now. Is it Sam? Sam Carpenter? Yeah, Sam. It's Sam. Sorry, I was double checking because I was second guessing myself for a second. Nobody wants Terra. Who's Terra? I don't know if I'm following that one. Could we ever get Goku Black and MK12? That'd be fun. Oh, I don't mind Sam. Who's Terra? Sam's cool. She was fine. She was one of the shining parts of 5, and then she was awesome in 6. Still play lots of Fifth 13. You dabble in DVD sometimes. It's been a minute. Looking forward to Texas Chainsaw. Might jump back into Evil Dead. Well, it's not a great time to jump back into Evil Dead, unfortunately. It looks like the game is dying. If you haven't seen my video on it, I kind of break down the bad news. Jenna Ortega would be cool to come to DVD. You mean as Wednesday or as, like, Sam's little sister? Me, who has never watched Scream. Yes. Oh, is that her name? Oh, I do content on Evil Dead the game all the time. I literally drop 4 videos a week, if not more, and stream it multiple times. But yeah, I'm excited for Texas Chainsaw. I applied through terminals. Hopefully I hear today that I got a code. It hasn't gone live for the wish list yet on Steam. I'm going to apply there as well. Hopefully you get in as well, Havoc. Yeah, I didn't remember her name. Like, I know Jenna Ortega is the little sister, but I'm like, meh. Sam's cool though. I would also be cool with Kirby being the survivor because I do love me some Kirby. Yeah, I mean, Resident Evil is probably going to have a 3rd chapter. Let's be honest. They're the 2 highest selling chapters in DVD history. The 2nd Survivor. I mean, Boss Team Games, Ryu, is like a backer they're a publisher, but Saber is the dev company, so I don't know what they're gonna do there. It's this thing's turning into an absolute clusterfuck. You're waiting for things to be more leaked. I don't want anything else leaked. I just want to see some stuff that I didn't see. Who would I want or expect in a second Survivor paragraph? Ooh, so this is gonna sound ridiculous, but Kelly Maxwell. I would like Kelly to be added to Resident Evil or into Dead by Daylight if Evil Dead's dying. I would also be happy if they finally got Christy Cotton, since she didn't come with Hell Priest. Fuck Pablo. It's a single survivor. I only had to choose one. To be honest, I much prefer Christy Cotton to Sydney Prescott. They confirmed they can't do anything with the Hellraiser license? When did they do that? I mean, that'd be cool, Panzer. Like, Chris Redfield as an actual character and not just a stupid skin. Let's get Ozzy, Jack Black, or Shaun of the Dead in DB. I don't think we ever need Ozzy or Jack Black. I love Jack Black, but what? Shaun of the Dead be cool. I would love to have a Winchester map. To the Winchester! Oh, I didn't see that. I must have missed that. Well, that's a shame. That's a shame. I do. I do. I'm not even... I love Shaun of the Dead. Like, I could literally watch Shaun of the Dead or Hot Fuzz every day. And then I could watch The World Ends probably once a month. It's not as good as the first two, but it's not a bad conclusion to the Coronado trilogy. Pee-wee Herman as a killer? Oh, give it to me. The NFT deal? Oh, God. That shit was ridiculous. Just grooving out here to this music while we wait for them to go live. About 10 minutes. We're almost there. I'm surprised the countdown's still just running in the background on the YouTube channel. I'm surprised the Twitch hasn't switched over yet to something. Like, at least a countdown. Good gravy. Like, it's online and just a black screen. Like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever fucking seen. I mean, not a whole lot shaking it. Shea Castle anniversary. I really am excited to see. I avoided the stuff for the single player game from Supermassive. You have a countdown on Twitch? Really? Let me reload my Twitch screen.
It's pretty simple.
Oh, now I'm getting a commercial. Maybe it kicked in. Give me a second. What would I want or expect? I mean, I feel like 8's probably going to be the focal point. Probably D as the killer, and then the Winters as survivors. I think we get Ethan and Rose, is what I would expect. Oh, they got Paulie up now. All right, here, we'll switch it over. Oh, they're showing Fog Whispers. All right, we'll switch it over. Let me get my screen set so I can have this up. Yeah, they're just showing fog whispers right now, but at least there's a countdown going. I was wondering. That was super weird. Here, we'll see it. Oh, that's my Steam. Ha. There we go. By the way, get ready to write down codes. Yeah, there should be some giveaways. They said there was going to be. Hopefully, as we get them, someone post them in the Discord.
Off the record didn't save me. No.
Thanks, Vegeta. Welcome to the stream. You're adopting some rabbits today? All right, cool. Well, the problem is, like, I'm not sure how long they'll be live. Like, I'll be stockpiling all my old Rift challenges for Nick. 7 minutes is all they have to spare. So I go crazy after that fog whisper? Oh god, I hope not. Hope not. I will be kind of like looking off to the side because obviously I can't keep my chats up, or you won't be able to see the stream as well. Let me make sure I have my volume good too. Where's my volume? We'll put it up to. I think I could. I'll put up to about 60% once we go live. Right now, I'll keep it around 20. Anyone know who the body? Right now, the rumor I heard is the Naughty Bear skin is for Trapper. If it's for Trapper or for Clown, I'll buy it either way. Since I play a ton of both of them. I mean, I would actually rather Clown, but like the sword, the knife, the weapon looks more like Trapper. It looks like Trapper's machete. You were thinking because it looks too big to be Trapper? I mean, it might not. Up, here we go. Oh, nope. Just saw. Yep, Naughty Bear, exactly like the old PS3 game. So we are 1 sub away now from hitting 1.69 subs. Exactly, Vegeta. You get it. I mean, enjoy, Sonata. I know. That's a throw. There's Lexi. Lexi's fantastic. I enjoy Lexi's streams. I saw it, Uga. Those were the good old days.
Oh yeah, they're not able to get that heal. Wait, what? Right? I thought I heard something, but maybe I'm just crazy.
I know. Wesker was like, you got me. Totally hold me. Snow Dredge!
Don't mind if I do.
We love Snow Dredge. Like, that's a really good skin from the winter event last year. Do you believe in fucking Dylan. Dylan playing twins. 3 minutes. 3 minutes is all I can spare. Bladed Dredge? I could get behind that. I don't even have Dredge on this account yet. Oh, I need to get him. I need the Roots of Dread chapter. I need quite a few still on my PC account. I've been trying to slowly but surely buy them back when they're on sale. I mean, I guess. I never was a Slipknot fan, so that does nothing for me. I won't spend a single cent on that trash. You know what I want? I want a sleek stack skin in the game from Willfair and the Land of the Lost. I want Dr. Ian Malcolm with Jeff Goldblum lines. That's what I want. Ultimate Survivor. The only one that could rival Nic Cage in power. And of course, he would have to have a skin where he has his chest open and leg damage from getting hit by the T-Rex. I mean, I guess. The Misfits. I mean, I'm fine with whatever. Like, I don't care about skins. Oh, there's our first code, DBD7 400K, everyone. Let's put that in the... I'm going to put that in the Discord. First code of the day. Let me put that in the Discord right now. All right, we put that in there. Groovy, groovy. I won't be entering any of this codes until later. That would be his prestige cosmetic. Nice. Trapper Charm, let's go. I will use the codes after the stream. All right, so Trapper 7. Let's add that one. Code Trapper 7. I didn't miss one. It's just those two, right? Merch sale. Don't care about that. There's more of the Minecraft type charms? Yeah. Wait, Sadako hoodie? Yeah, she has a hoodie. It's been around for a while. They dropped that like when the chapter dropped. That's old as shit. I remember when that came out. Could we see Sadako mobile skin? That would be... Her mobile skins are amazing. It's a shame they're not in the main game. Her Mori is fucking amazing in the mobile game, too. It sucks. I'll keep adding the codes to the Discord as they come along. Why are you so like enthralled by Kote's forehead? 7 years of DBD. God, we've been doing this way too long, guys. A lot of interesting stuff. Yep, there's a lot of cool stuff. The Legion comic book. Dwight glasses, like there's a lot of stuff there. The mid-merchant hanging behind, you know? Thank you for being part of this amazing journey. Be ready for what's next. There's gotta be some more stuff. Let's get this thing going. Let's get this party started, biatches. Where's Big Man Kote? He's gonna be here. Like, they're not going to do a review. There's Mathieu.
Hello, good people of the fog. Welcome once again to Dead by Daylight's anniversary. 7 years later. So having been here from the start, it's kind of special, and I'm extremely
He's there,
to be
like
here once more to celebrate this momentous occasion with all of you. We have quite a lot of really thrilling things to, you know,
yeah,
show you
it's a
here
Minecraft bow
and
tie.
beyond. We're going to talk about quite a lot of them today. To tell you all about it,
Is it Lego? It might be Lego.
Here. But before I also have quite a big surprise that I'm not gonna spill just yet, but stick around, and we have something that you don't expect.
Yeah, I can see it now. It definitely has the Lego studs.
Hey, my name's Eric Pope. I'm the community director here at Behavior. I've been here a little over a year now, and in that time, I've been really blown away by the passion of the DBD players.
Maybe there's a surprise. Maybe something didn't leak.
They are, and
We shall
take
see.
it really seriously. We don't take it for granted, and kind of along those lines, for me being here representing how we speak to our community, I just wanted you to know that we've actually taken the past year to expand our reach. We also have expanded where we are connecting with our players. Because the players at the center of everything that we're doing, we want to be in more places to hear your feedback on all of the things that we're doing. So we're now in the
Man, I just wish Saber had like 1/100th of the passion of Behavior.
More involved back on the Reddit with the moderators there. There'll be more.
Yeah, they've tweeted Nick. Nick's been hard confirmed.
Live streams like you're seeing right now, we want to
But what if the surprise is Nick shows up to the stream? If he's there, I'm gonna like have a panic attack.
Couldn't forget the most important platform of them all. No joking aside, all joking aside. Actually, today we are launching our TikTok channel as well. We found that there's actually a
Don't give a shit.
thriving DBD community on TikTok, and we want to be there talking to you, creating fun content with you. So we're really happy to be there now.
Whatever.
I think we should move on with the show itself. Did you know, Matt, that over the 7 years, there's been over 1.8 billion trials?
What?
Yes.
That does sound like a big number.
And to that note, DBD is not slowing down at all.
We wouldn't know how.
No, we wouldn't and we couldn't. So let's talk through what you're going to see today. We're going to kick things off with the Year 8 roadmap that's going to show you everything that's coming.
All right. The roadmap. Here, we've already seen it, but that's cool.
Take you through the reveal of our next chapter, which is some incredible original stuff you're not going to want to miss. After that, we've got gameplay updates. After that, we've got quality of life.
I know, right? No, we're here for the long haul, guys. We're here for the long haul.
Really cool. We're going to take you beyond the core game of DBD to show you how we're expanding other places and in other ways that you might
What
not be
lies
expecting.
ahead?
Very exciting.
Very exciting. Speaking of exciting, we have new cosmetics to reveal as well that I think are going to surprise people. I'm so psyched about those. And we're going to round it out with news about the in-game 7th anniversary event, which is better than ever.
I do want to see
Actually,
the
It's going to be a really exciting one this year. And of
new
course,
twin
Matt
skin is
mentioned,
coming.
do wanna stick around
No one's
for
gonna
every
buy that.
thing because I actually know what it is, and it's incredible.
Can't tell them.
No, I can't tell you as much as I would like to. So, thank you so much for joining us. Sit back, relax. We've got a great show.
Can
Now I think we should
can I get rid of this?
Enjoy.
I guess I'm stuck with the Bissell ad. Sorry, guys.
Hello everyone and welcome to the roadmap segment of this 7th year anniversary stream for Dead by Daylight.
All right, well, let's roadmap time. We kind of know what this is. We've already seen it a bit. What's going on, Yokai?
We're really glad to be here celebrating another amazing year of Dead by Daylight with you.
Today in this segment, we'll have a look at our upcoming pillars for year 8, as well as our chapters plans and the archives and tomes updates that we have planned for the year. Before going any further, I do want to take a brief moment to give a big shout out to the amazing team that's been working on the game for
No one's talking about twins, Oga. Let it go.
Amazing effort and dedication.
You're lucky they haven't been
that
deleted.
Really allow us to get the game to the state it is today. It's just absolutely amazing and a pleasure to work with the entire
No
team.
one's talking about twins.
Over the past year, we've put out 2 particularly interesting
Have
chapters,
you?
I feel, amongst others. But first, Forge and Fog has allowed us to tap into a new theme which we've never really had a chance to before. Medieval, which is something we hadn't explored. So our first foray into that and how that ties into the horror teams and all, that was very interesting to navigate. And the second one, for the first time,
Well,
we
Project
have
W was
released
fine.
the first ever sequel to a licensed chapter in Resident Evil Project W.
Okay, I'll give them that one.
Such a great and cool addition to the game, I think.
As long as they didn't say
A lot of
Tools of
characters
Torment, because
people
no one
love
found that
and
shit
have been
interesting.
Really fun to play with herself.
Oh, I can turn it up.
Absolutely. Wesker was so well done. One of my favorite killers to play.
I can take it up to
personally. And it was
60%.
right
Is that
around
better,
the time
guys?
He released that we also did the Prestige update, making it easier than ever for you to sort of unlock all of your perks throughout all of your characters. We also, shortly after the Prestige update, reduced the blood point total or cost in the blood web for all items. We followed that up with
Okay, perfect.
bots, surviving
There's a
bots
limit
specifically in
as a
custom matches,
restream I
which
could
is
take it
super
up to. I didn't
useful.
realize I
People
hadn't
learn
taken
the
it all the way to
custom match, it's
maximum.
awesome. We did 2 important quality of life updates to the archive.
It's good now?
One being the ability to select quest per role, and then the second just that.
I mean,
in-game
those would sell like
notifications
hotcakes,
so you
Panzer.
track progress in a match, which is ever so helpful.
Okay,
And
perfect.
then last but not least, last year we said we were going to make our events bigger and better, and we feel like we really delivered that with last year's Halloween.
Last year's
Probably the
Halloween event was
biggest,
very good.
Best event we've done in Dead by Daylight to date.
Absolutely.
I agree.
Now, switching gears, we're going to give you guys a first peek at the upcoming content you can expect
Not
us
yet.
to release throughout this next year.
They're just talking about the
First and
roadmap
foremost,
first.
Of course, there are going to be, again, 4 new chapters that include killers. But in a strange twist, what you will notice on the graphic today is that there are also 2 survivor-only chapters being released in this next year.
A lot to unpack, changing the pace a little bit, but it's not straying too far away from what we've been used to over the past. As is tradition, we will be actually taking a peek at the next upcoming chapter, an original one, and a segment that follows very shortly after this one. Again, we're exploring another theme we really
I mean,
haven't
they
had
got to
a
bring
chance to in
Stranger
the past,
Things
so that's
back first
pretty
before you can even
exciting,
think about
both
Eddie.
in terms of the characters and the team we're exploring with it.
That would be cool.
The next 2 killers that will follow after that are going to be licensed, and I would say licensed with a big L if I can. Really iconic additions to the game. Extremely excited to be able to talk a little bit more about that.
2 big
Unfortunately,
licensed
a little
killers?
too early today to be able to do
Let's
that. We started to play with
go.
them a little bit internally and seeing how the characters are
Let's
gonna shape up, and
go.
it's pretty exciting to actually have those additions to the game.
Yes.
So more to come later this year. In addition to that, moving away from the chapters, we will also
Yeah,
have
I think
full
FNAF is a
demos
lock for
in the game
October.
throughout the year, as we usually have over the past years. So, moving away from our chapters and archives, we'll now deep dive into the 4 pillars that compose the roadmap for the year. And as players will see, they're a
Fuck
continuation of what we've been
Kayako.
doing over
Give,
the last
knock
years.
that shit off.
So no, the pillars might look the same. The projects we
already
work
got
on
Sadako.
under each
We don't need
pillar
'em
changes
both.
from year to year. The first pillar is something we've already talked about. Events evolution. We're calling this pillar. We do plan on taking our 4 sort of pillar events and making them even bigger. Even
Yo,
better
guys,
than they
stop
have
it.
Been in the past.
Leave Fang
including
alone. She didn't do anything
last
to you.
year's Halloween, which we plan on sort of one-upping again this
We
year.
could still see Alien. I don't
In
know.
addition to those 4 pillar events, we're also going to look at adding a few more smaller events spread throughout the year.
And for those of
You
you
just
who
have
been with
weird
us for a
taste,
long
dude.
time, you might already know what the
Jace
smell
is the
of
most
dark skin
iconic
game.
killer of
We love
all
barbecue
movies.
from
Yeah, come on.
we all do. For those of you who don't, well,
You're gonna
we'll
put
get to see it
Kayako in the
shortly.
same level as
Hopefully
Jason
there will be more
Voorhees.
to play
Knock
with
that
at time in the
nonsense
game and
off.
something to work towards too. Second pillar is trust and security, which is more important to us than ever
If-
in Dead by Daylight.
I can see that. There's no reason to bring
Both
Mike
reflect
Schmidt as
the
a
systems that We're
survivor.
putting in place to make the game more secure, but also the way we're communicating with our players.
One group
First one,
wronged
the
you.
former
Let
of
it
those,
go.
We're really excited to say that we're
I
about
played-
to launch
I played
a
Fang all night
vulnerabilities
last
disclosure
night.
program, which will allow us to work with people in the wild to report potential threats about the game, about our servers, etc., and really facilitate us closing those potential weaknesses. That we know are
That's a
in the
joke,
game. So
right?
very, very excited. to
Kayako isn't like
launch
1/1,000,000th
coming
of
up in the near
Jason.
future, so you can stay tuned for more info about that.
Yes, I'm super excited for when we're able to share a little bit more information.
That's
with
just
everybody about
ridiculous.
That initiative. Next up, we're also going to be looking at revamping our sort of streaming strategy. We want to make sure that we're able to communicate with you, our players, more often, offer a higher level of transparency, discuss sort of updates in the progress on
Stefan?
a lot of the features and initiatives we're going to be announcing and talking
He's ringing your
about
bells, Jeepers.
throughout this
Nice.
stream today. We plan on doing that by doing live streams more consistently to celebrate, new chapter releases, large key beats, and generally just being in contact with you, our community, consistently throughout the year.
He is.
One of
Yokai, you're
those
completely
topics
correct.
is very likely to be our next pillar, which is live balance, a topic that's, very dear to us. It's something I spend a lot of time thinking about and worrying about.
Balance is always such a such a tightrope.
because we will be talking about our live balance plans in a little bit, right?
Yeah, we'll have Nat and Jeff coming up in a future segment and talk about what type of projects we have planned for the coming months on that specifically.
Awesome.
Very excited, very important. For
I don't
us
see how
to know
FNAF,
how
with
games
that deal with
community
Blumhouse,
part
is
also
not the
hits.
October
Pretty
chapter.
hot topic in general, I would say. Last but not least, quality of life. is a staple
Whoa.
pillar on which we have continuously worked throughout the years, and this is all
I
about
think they actually do a pretty good job on
UI and
quality of
feature
life, to be honest with
improvements
you.
we make to the game as a more general type of thing.
I think
One improvement we did
Leatherface
last
is
year,
kind of like a
was the
step
Survivor Hub,
below him,
which
Yokai, but I
facilitates
see where you're coming
exchange and
from.
communication between players, even if they're not talking with each other directly, to make sure you can always make a better decision as a survivor when you're playing the game, because you know what's happening a little bit more than you used to in the past.
Zombie Elvis? Oh,
in addition
in.
to that, you've
Give
talked
it to me.
about the improvements we made to the progression and made it faster to level up, but we made it even faster by allowing you to just spend.
Well, I'm just saying, with they
instantly
signed a huge deal with
and just
Blumhouse, which
get
is
it
doing the
done and get
DVD
it through with
movie.
your
DVD
with
Blumhouse
upgrading
is
your
doing the
characters
Five
and
Nights of
leveling
Freddy
up
film,
much faster
and
to
they're
level up,
dropping
but
the
of
Five
course
Nights
it
of Freddy
does.
film on
And finally,
October
the Max
27th.
Repeat
Come on,
Production
it's just
feature, which was
it
released
lines
a
up
few
too
months
much.
ago, which, again, another
Bubba
addition,
Hotep
brings a lot of
Ashkin?
depth into the game. Some of you might have felt like,
Well, Bubba
even if you're
Hotep's
playing for just an hour,
actually
you're
the
often tapping
the
like
mummy
2 or 3
from
times
Bubba
into the same
Hotep.
map and such, so this is
You're
really
talking about
preventing
Sebastian
that
Hath.
from
That's
happening
the Elvis
as much
character
as
who
possible, so a very cool addition. We're not gonna go
was
too much
the
in
main
detail
character of
today,
Bubba
or
Hotep.
at least in this specific segment, to talk more about quality of life features, but we'll have 2 new faces. Rafael and Mel,
I'm so
who are
worried
gonna
about
either
Evil
be
Dead.
coming up in
Like,
future
last
panels
night was
and
such
talk
a
to you
rough
about
stream. Like, I
some
did not
problems
want to
with
do that video
Fridays and
yesterday,
show
and then
you a
the
few
stream, like, we ended
key
up with like a
features that we have,
45-minute
under
just
work right
like
now that are
round
gonna be
table
coming
chat
up in
fest.
your hands fairly shortly.
I would enjoy
Excellent.
Predator.
There's a lot we look forward to sharing with you in this stream today, and we thank you again for an
2
amazing
licensed
7
killers.
years celebrating Dead by Daylight with us.
And the
And we look
next
forward to many more. Next up is our friend
5
Dave
months.
Richards,
That's
give
pretty
you a
awesome.
First look at our next upcoming Dead by Daylight chapter. Enjoy.
I don't blame you, Uga.
Hey, I'm Dave Richard, Creative Director of Dead by Daylight. I'm super happy to be with you today to celebrate our 7th anniversary and to show you a
I
first
think
look
you're
at our
unfortunately
latest
right,
chapter
Yokai.
and transmission. Let's take a look at the trailer.
Yeah, this is gonna be first time seeing it, guys. Never seen this before.
It wasn't programmed to harm the crew. It was supposed to help us build a safer home, but something happened. It became self-aware.
Is Nic Cage in Five Nights at Freddy Map 2 close to Willy Wonderland? So Nick's coming by himself, new. But I think Five Nights at Freddy probably will too. New robot dog. Woof, woof.
It learns at an impossible rate, and it won't stop until we are dead. Or worse.
I mean, in year 1 they had 6 chapter drops, jeepers, and now they have nothing planned. That's a little terrifying. And they have no maps, which is unbelievable. I think Nic Cage gets a Willy's Wonderland skin when that drops. When Five Nights at Freddy drops.
As you just saw in the trailer, this original chapter brings us into a completely new genre of horror for Dead by Daylight. We are going to explore sci-fi horror. So this will bring us to a distant, unknown planet, and will feature characters from a possible future. Traditionally, I would be taking some time with you today to go over the characters and the map of the chapter, but this year we're doing things a little bit differently, with a behind-the-scene video. We want to show you the process of creating a chapter, but also show you new faces that you might not have seen before, of amazing people that are working hard to make these chapters possible. Let's take a look.
Let's see what's crack-a-lackin'.
For the anniversary, we've prepared a very special original chapter.
On a de la chance sur Dead by Daylight d'avoir un lore qui permet beaucoup de flexibilité et de possibilités.
This is a big deal for the Dead by Daylight universe, because we're going to explore a new genre in horror.
I mean, the map
We're
looks
going
cool.
Sci-fi.
It's gonna be a nice
Any
change of
kind
pace.
Subject and genre can be rewrapped and reimagined as horror, and sci-fi is definitely not an exception. There are 3 big themes that we wanted to explore in that new realm. First of all, it's clearly an alien world. We wanted you to feel like you are far from home, that you are lost in space. The second one is that we wanted to make sure that the human technology looked weak.
I don't have that skin
so
on my
that you
plates
never
on my
feel
PC
safe
account.
within these constructions that they've brought on the settlement. And the last thing we've added to the mix are traces of a long-lost alien civilization.
Donc, comme vous pouvez imaginer, toute l'équipe a été très excitée de travailler sur un chapitre pareil de science-fiction. Le gros challenge et en même temps l'intéressant.
I don't think we'll be
défi qu'on a
getting
eu,
John
ça a été
Travolta
de mettre
anytime in
cette
the future,
consistance,
Yokai.
Cette relation entre les personnages, l'environnement, tout a été pensé visuellement pour que le joueur se sente en danger constant. Et la tension est accentuée par la présence de ce tueur qui est une intelligence artificielle qui se nourrit de l'environnement.
Oh, absolutely new. I just want every chapter to have a new Nicolas Cage skin.
Un corps parfait pour devenir l'arme ultime.
I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I mean, we haven't really seen it fully, Uga, so hard to say. It does look interesting, Yokai. I completely agree.
Tout est designé dans cette jungle pour
Oh, there's so many Nic Cage skins I want.
One aspect I really enjoyed was that it was a jungle, so we could make it super dense, super threatening.
Little Shop of Space Horrors. Chris Redfield and Ash have pulled a Leprechaun 4 and gone to space. They have.
It looks like it could kill you.
Jason X.
Like very creepy looking texture, very organic texture you would find in nature. We would try to bring it into the designs of the plants and the vegetation in general. The main building, the idea was to show there was a safe space.
Scratch Mirror Myers in space.
As you can see, it's on stilts. It's elevated compared to the map. The idea was to show that the map is very dangerous and this place should be safe for you. But the interesting idea we had is that once you get into the structure, it's actually more dangerous or looks more threatening to you.
The singularity.
No, Freddy has not gone to space. He's stayed on Earth.
That is supposed to help the human crew settle on this new planet. But while it was scouting, it got in touch with a piece of old alien technology and was enlightened. And now it wants to overthrow and kill all human. So this killer is an interesting take on the cyborg. We're used to see organic characters.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I agree with you, Jeepers.
To become more powerful. But the singularity is doing it in reverse. It is a simple piece of technology using a cloning technology to get organic material and flesh to become more powerful.
Well, the inspiration of the killer design was, we always wanted to do a sci-fi killer, so you're going to be able to go around the map and set up these biopods, spread your consciousness.
You can go to space in your nightmares.
And then if you're able to catch a survivor inside of your reticle, you'll be able to infect them, appear next to them, and then you'll be able to attack them and keep the chase going. One of the important things for survivors is teamwork, trusting each other, working together. So with this killer, one of its abilities in the slipstream is that once a survivor is tagged or infected, you can spread that influence to other survivors, and it does so automatically. So survivors will be less likely to work together, and there'll be more discord between them.
Another 3-gen killer. Woo!
La présence humaine est visible dans la map. On voit une compagnie qui a essayé de coloniser, de trouver sa place dans ce monde, mais plusieurs signes dans l'environnement que les joueurs découvriront montrent que tout s'est pas très bien passé. Et le dernier survivant de cette expédition loupée, c'est Gabriel.
Our survivor, Gabriel Soma, is quite resourceful. He's able to troubleshoot some pesky issues on the survivor side, and he's able to adapt very quickly to be able to bring the killer away from the other survivors. He's able to protect the others.
So even though we are in a setting that's so far from home, in the future, we wanted to make sure that Gabriel was a grounded character, that any of us could recognize ourselves in it.
I'm super excited for players to try this map. I think it's great that sci-fi is finally in DVD.
I wonder what Gabriel could do.
To experience the creepiness and the threatening vibe of this map, and I think they're gonna really enjoy it.
C'était un sacré défi. J'espère que les joueurs apprécieront cette relation qu'il y a entre tous nos assets, d'environnement, de personnages, à cause de l'histoire que l'on raconte.
It's a good thing there's still pallets in space.
Le travail qui a été effectué par toute notre équipe pour apporter l'expérience la plus immersive.
Pallets and lockers on foreign planets. Let's go.
I'm really excited for all of our players, survivors, and killers alike to be able to experience our first original sci-fi chapter and transmission.
As always, you'll be able to play with the content of this chapter during the PTB right after this broadcast. For everyone else, the chapter becomes available on June 13th.
They're like, just kidding,
Before
we're
I leave,
early.
I want to take some time and thank all of you, veterans and newcomers alike.
So we will
to
be live on the
Dead by Daylight
23rd
and to be
then
part
with
of
the
this
PTB in
incredible
the
journey
evening.
with us. I want to wish you a happy 7th anniversary. May the year be filled with fun and surprises. Next up, we have Natalie and Jeff to talk about some gameplay.
It's interesting. I want to see how
improvements
this all
coming this year.
plays out. No, I really do.
Hi everyone, I'm Natalie, Team Lead Community Manager for Dead by Daylight, and I'm joined here today with a very special guest.
Hi everyone, my name is Jeff and I'm a game designer on Dead by Daylight.
Thank you so much for joining me, Jeff. I can't wait to talk a little bit more about a topic that is always top of mind for our community, gameplay.
I think
we
so,
have some quick
Yokai?
updates for you
My
today.
name is Jeff.
Let us know what they are.
Hi.
Well, as you know, the game design team has many features and updates planned for this year. However, we'll be focusing on 3 specific topics today. We're going to be talking about continued gameplay updates, map balance, and finally, plans to address face camping in Dead by Daylight.
I'm excited to dive into these quick updates.
He's
so
probably gonna get
without
nerfed,
further
like,
ado,
super
let's
quick.
Jump right in. I know last year we launched one of the biggest perk updates in Dead by Daylight ever, and it significantly shifted the Dead by Daylight perk meta as a whole. But that's not what we're going to be talking about today. That's happened in the past. What we're going to be focusing on a little
He
bit
looks like a
more is the
default
process
NPC.
that we're looking
Aw.
to take
He's a quest
consistently
giver.
moving forward as a community and design team when it comes to these gameplay updates. So, Jeff, what more can you share with us on that?
Well, as you said, last year we launched our biggest perk update ever in Dead by Daylight, and it had a significant impact.
Groovy, what's
on the
going
perk
on?
meta. We saw a lot of perks fall out of the meta and new perks rise to the top. And this was completely natural. Like, the players are the ones that drove this change after the changes went live. And it was super interesting to see, by the way. But
And then we kept hitting dead
moving
hard
forward,
because
or
it
for
still
this year,
hung
we're not
around
planning
when it
to
was
have
supposed to.
a major shakeup like we did last year. Instead, we revisited our live design process to allow us to make changes at a faster rate. Instead, we'll be focusing on smaller, more focused balance updates with each update this year.
That makes a lot of sense, and of course, it's one of the reasons why we listen so closely to player feedback as a whole. But it does sound like we're going to be able to integrate some of that feedback that we're bringing back to your team.
Dead by-
and, you know,
dead hard. Kill it
discussing
with
when
fire.
It comes to these kinds of updates a little bit faster than before. Am I right?
Absolutely. And I think the best example for that was the previous PTB that we had. We had a proposed list of changes that went onto the PTB. The community gave a lot of feedback and your team reported that to us. And we made some small adjustments. Well, we made quite a few adjustments to it and it went live. And I think that everyone was pretty happy with the result. So our intention with this change is really to give us the flexibility to analyze, adjust, and observe the outcome more frequently. That way, similar to what happened with the previous PTB, if a change doesn't go as we envisioned, we can readjust it before it goes live and even after it goes live, right? Like, we're still listening for feedback.
We can still do
and
stuff.
make further adjustments if needed.
Exactly.
Leave
It's
Pig
this
alone, Ugo.
ongoing process that never really
She
ends,
doesn't
so I
need
think
any
that's
more
something
nerfs.
really
She gets
important
it
to
all the
highlight.
time.
But of course, we know that this doesn't only apply to things like perks and add-ons. We also are aware of some of the comments you folks are leaving about maps. So we are very happy to announce that moving forward, we plan on having map balancing as part of these regular gameplay updates as well. What
Oh,
more do you have to
goody.
say on that, Jeff?
First, I mean, I can already hear the players rejoicing from really far away because this has been a hot topic for a very long time in Dead by Daylight. And I think you'll agree, and the players probably agree too, that most maps in Dead by Daylight are seen as either killer-sided or survivor-sided.
Well, yeah.
And our goal with integrating into the live design process is really to make them feel more balanced. So
Swamp
creating a more even
deleted?
playing field for
Oh my
both
God.
sides. We started this process.
We really
with the
not?
Raccoon City
I mean,
Police
I'm not
Department.
rejoicing.
Then we followed suit with the Area of Crows map, and finally, the most recent ones were Blood Lodge and Gas Heaven. And what's great about these changes is that they can be as small as moving a small location for totems or generators to reviewing pallet safety so we can make a pallet more safe or less safe, to bigger things like changing the map layout or changing building layouts.
Yeah, it's super exciting. I know our team's already coming through a lot of the feedback.
Oh,
Your
great.
team's
Tell them to
already
subscribe to
looking
the
at how we can
channel.
Integrate some of that feedback, but looking toward the future a little bit more. What kind of maps are we
I'm
gonna
glad
be
they're
targeting
enjoying it, Aaron.
next? I think I know what it might be.
We need a drum roll over here.
Drop that sub.
We really do. Because this one is a big one, and I'm sure that the longtime players will be ecstatic to hear that the next 2 maps that we're targeting are some of the most notorious maps in Dead by Daylight.
Swamp,
I'm talking
swamp.
about 2 Cold Wind Farm maps, Fractured Cowshed, and Rancid Abattoir. But what's important to remember is that integrating this into the live design process means that we'll be listening to feedback and making further adjustments as we go.
Yeah, definitely. And it's also one of the reasons why it's so crucial that you let us know what your feedback is regularly through the official channels.
Swamp is the one that needs to be just yeeted into
We're
the
going to be
abyss.
having this update for Cold Wind going live sometime before the end of the summer, so make sure to keep your eyes and your ears peeled.
Absolutely. If they're starting anywhere, Swamp should have been it.
A corny pun. You know it. All right, finally, in terms of our quick updates, we have one more feature that we wanted to discuss. And that is something to do with
face camping.
So if you've never heard this term before, face camping is basically a term
You're not wrong, Jeepers.
Directly in front of a hooked survivor. They're not moving. They're waiting for that hooked survivor to die on hook. And this is usually happening either for a large portion of the match, if not the entirety of the match. We know that face camping can be very, very unfun.
Oh, it's unfun.
But of course, also the other people in the match. So we're looking to test out a new feature that's going to help combat face camping as a whole. So Jeff, tell us how it works.
Well, the first thing I want to say is that as an altruistic survivor, it's really difficult for me to play against someone who's face camping because I just want to help and I can't. So I'm stuck, doing generators instead, which is fine, but I'd rather.
It doesn't sound like they're buffing
face
face camping, Sonata.
Works is that the hooked survivor has a meter on their screen, and it fills up based on the killer's distance to the hooked survivor. So the closer the killer is, the faster it fills up. The further they are, the slower it fills up until it doesn't fill up at all because they're not within a certain radius. And once it's full, the hooked survivor can unhook themselves even in the second stage. And what's great about this is that they get the full benefits of being unhooked. So it's as though a teammate had unhooked them, or they unhook themselves with perks such as Deliverance. So for those of you who don't know,
holy shit,
the haste status effect and the endurance status.
They're giving built-in Deliverance?
That is
base
so
kit
awesome.
Deliverance based on face camping. Well,
a bunch of things on this topic. So I'm going to start by bringing probably one of the questions we're going to get, and that's what happens if the killer is forced to stay by the hook? So there's like multiple survivors swarming the hook. They're forced to stay on that radius. Is there any situation in which this feature might slow down or turn off or be otherwise affected?
Bubba do bye.
Question. And yes, there are some scenarios where it either slows down or turns off. So for the first one that you mentioned, where survivors are swarming the hook, as soon as there is one other survivor within that same radius, the meter will build up a lot more slowly. So the killer doesn't have to worry about survivors swarming the hook and being penalized for it. As for the second option that we talked about, which was turning it off, once the exit gates are powered, the feature is completely turned off. So you can defend your only objective, again, without having to worry about the survivor unhooking themselves.
That makes a lot of sense. Of course, we're
so
so eager to hear
end game, it
folks
doesn't
say on
count.
this
Okay.
matter. And for the most part, it really does sound like this feature is targeting those most egregious cases of face camping, where it's really used kind of in a spot that's way too early in the game, or in a spot that's really not going to make sure that the match is as fun as possible.
The only way you can fight back is decisive, and they've nerfed the hell out of that.
Feature, when can they let us know what their thoughts are?
The burning question. Everyone wants to know. So our plan, which is subject to change, of course, is to have it sometime later this year on a PTB. And as with all PTBs, we'll be listening to feedback and making further adjustments before it goes live.
I will probably do
Even
some
once
extra
it goes
PTB
live,
time
we'll
on
still
that.
be listening and gathering feedback to make further adjustments, just to make sure that it's as good as it can be.
Of course.
He's shook.
And again, TLDR, we are eager to hear those thoughts, so let us have them on the official channels as much as possible. We are always keeping an eye out. But I think that's it. That's a wrap for our quick gameplay updates segment. Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for joining me, Jeff, again.
Thanks for having me.
It was a lot of fun. If you're interested in learning more about this, please head on over to deadbydaylight.com after the broadcast, where there's going to be an in-depth article looking at all three of these topics in a little more detail. Outside of that, of course, more gameplay updates are coming this year, so stay tuned to our official channels to hear more news on that. Finally, our next segment is going to feature Raph and Pamela. They're going to be talking a little bit more about some highly anticipated quality of life improvements that you can expect to see in the game soon. So you want to stick around.
All right.
You do not want to miss those.
I mean, I can't say I hate the anti-face camping approach.
All right, it's time.
Mathieu.
Finally, I've been holding this in for too long. I can finally tell you all about our next survivor. Oh. All right, then.
Let's go. Hi everyone, glad to be here to celebrate.
I guess the big reveal is not going to happen yet.
Anniversary.
Mathieu needed Twizzlers.
Producer on DBD, and today I'm pleased to be with Pam as well.
Hi, Raph. Hi, everyone. My name is Pamela. I'm the lead UI designer on Dead by Daylight as well. And we're so happy to be here today because we want to share with you some of the great quality of life improvements that the team is working really hard for year 8.
So before we dive into the good stuff, today our goal is to give you an idea on when we plan to deliver those upcoming features. That said, you know it is, sometimes priorities and timelines can shift, but we're more dev-focused live stream than ever planned for this year.
I'm interested to see where they're going. Let's see what they have up their sleeves.
All right, let's get to it. So Pam, to start, I think you have something that the community has been asking a lot.
Yes. So we all know Dead by Daylight has been live for 7 years now. And if you have been playing the game since the start, there's no way your inventory isn't full of perks, outfits, and charms, and add-ons, and items. Because we did release a lot of content back in the time. But last year, we did introduce the feature called Loadout Preset, which means that you were able to manage this process a little bit easier.
They're going to talk about searching, the search bar.
So
I think this is where we're going with this.
We are building on this feature even more because we are adding finally the loadout search bar to help you find quickly whatever you're looking for. So on the loadout search, you're just going to need to type in either the name of the thing you're looking for or just a word within the description, and it will find for you instantly.
So let's say I'm looking for the perks affecting generators. I just type in generator.
I don't know, Jeepers.
All the related perks will be displayed.
Exactly.
Oh, I can see how it's going to be a huge help for our players.
Yes, and not just that. We're happy to say that this feature is also going to be available in all platforms, and you won't have to wait for it longer either to test it, because this feature is going to be available today on the PTB update that we're going to be.
And they mean by today,
right
they mean
the
23rd.
Amazing.
Because
really
they moved this forward.
Enjoy.
So we're going to be trying out the new search
so
bar
as
on the
we're talking
PTB.
about
Well, that's convenient.
In the player experience, Raph, I know you have something really interesting for us today.
Yeah, we got a lot of requests on this feature. All DBD players know that sometimes when a survivor disconnects, well, it put the rest of the group at huge disadvantage. And it's safe to say that at this point, it's not going to be an ideal experience.
Sucks.
So that's why with our upcoming feature, once a survivor will disconnect, an AI bot will take over so that the game can continue. And who knows, maybe this bot will be even better than the player who just disconnected. So joking aside, we really hope this will alleviate frustration and help
Douchebags to DC will now be replaced by a robot.
And also to make sure that no one is left in the dark, what we're going to do is as soon as a bot spawns in, every survivor and every killer on the game, they're going to be made aware through the UI as well as a sound cue whenever they see there is a survivor disconnect bot in the match they're playing.
And
well, I mean, I don't think it's going to matter at that point. Like, it's like the bot slides in to catch the Mori. I don't know.
If you're playing online game, I'm pretty sure you're going to recognize what Pam is about to mention.
Yes, this is something that we are super excited because the team is really working hard in trying to come up with an entirely new type of cosmetics so you'll be able to showcase your personality on Dead by Daylight even more. So what we're talking about here is the player cards. And what means for us on Dead by Daylight is alongside your name, you're probably going to be able to assign a background or a banner and an icon. And you will be able to earn those cosmetics during the fall. This is where we're planning. But the idea is they're going to start as standard rewards in every tome. And we're still going to be working on other ways for you to earn those cosmetics in the future. So we're not stopping there.
That's awesome.
Whatever.
Can't wait to share my custom icons and banners.
Yes. One last thing, Raph, I know you have something that ties everything that we're talking about.
You're not wrong, Jeepers.
Related to improvements.
Yeah, as we said today, we're constantly working on making
that would be convenient new.
Safer, but also
go take care of that shit, please. Thank you.
Players. And the report system is an integral part of that. Right now, how it works, at the end of the game, if a player wants to report people because of bad conduct, hacking, or other reason, they can.
but let's be honest, there is not much visibility on that process. But it's important to say that our team has always been committed to taking action on this report. Soon, thanks to our upcoming feature, the player report feedback, we will let you know when an action has been taken against a player you reported.
And also to highlight even more, not only every report that every player
Sonata's
does
list is going to
really
be so
appreciated,
long.
but we are really taking serious and having those actions done, on our side.
Yeah, and as for now, we plan to release the feature over the summer. And that's it for today. Thanks for another.
All right, easy peasy.
year.
Next.
Thank you so much.
GG, go next.
For being with us today.
Thank you, Raph.
Next up, an exciting look at what lies ahead for the world of Dead by Daylight. Enjoy the rest of the broadcast. Ciao.
Ciao.
The prequel comic series, don't care. Legion. I'm hoping for something new. I'm hoping. I don't care about the charm. The 23rd. I'll be streaming it on the 23rd. Yeah. DVD mobile. Don't care. Uga's going to tell me to play it. This is the Sadako chapter. Yeah, so they're keeping the PTB new on the 23rd. But they moved the stream up, so no more stuff leaked, apparently. The Moris are so much better on mobile, it sucks. Oh my god, that Legion skin is fire. The hit mobile game, DVD mobile.
I'm Stephen Mulrooney, Executive Vice President of Digital at Behavior Interactive. As someone who's been on Dead by Daylight since the very beginning, it's been amazing to see the ways both the game and its community have grown. We've added a lot to DBD over the past 7 years, with a mobile game, comic books, a board game, Hooked on You, and even the Dead by Daylight movie.
Hooked on
We've become
You.
a franchise with something for everyone. Today, I'm happy to announce that we're gearing up to get even bigger, expanding Dead by Daylight beyond our core game and giving players more ways into the fog than ever before. To bring these new experiences to life, we're collaborating with some amazing studios, one with expertise in multiplayer games, and another with expertise in interactive narratives. So with that, let's hear a little bit more about what they've been up to.
They said the hit mobile game, Dead by Daylight mobile. Alright, I deliberately did not watch the video leak for Supermassive Games.
Horror fans here at Supermassive, and massive fans of Dead by Daylight. Now we're thrilled to be collaborating with Behavior on a brand new single-player interactive story game set in the terrifying omniverse of Dead by Daylight.
We've been working hard to blend the tension, agency, and branching storytelling of a supermassive game together with Dead by
I
Daylight's
love
mythology
supermassive
to create an
games.
intense narrative experience filled with powerful life or death choices. Our game will be set outside the entity's realm and feature the story of a new cast of characters who players will follow for an unprecedented experience beyond the fog.
This is a whole new way for horror fans to experience Dead by Daylight, and we couldn't be more excited to share it with the world. So stay tuned, we'll have more to reveal later this year.
It's been almost a year since Midwinter joined the Behavior family to work on a brand new project set in the Dead by Daylight universe. One of the things we love most about the world of Dead by Daylight is the infinite possibilities. We thought about the game's multiplayer action, which we love, and reimagined it in a completely new way.
The themes in our game will center around greed and the lust for power. These will be present in both the gameplay itself and in the stories of the characters who were tempted to enter a strange new corner of the entity's realms. Our vision is to create a multiplayer PvE experience where instead of facing off against each other, up to 4 players can team up, enter another one of the entity's realms, and take on a host of deadly enemies that occupy it.
This project is still in very early stages. We are really excited about what we're doing and can't wait to share more as we go.
Stay tuned for more.
7 years in, and the world of Dead by Daylight has never felt bigger. I'm so excited that players will have 2 new ways to explore the entity's realm. There's still a lot of work to do before we'll have more to share, but just follow Dead by Daylight and we'll make sure you're the first to know.
Thanks.
Hi everyone, I'm Xavier at Chatper, Art Director.
Hi everyone, I'm Rosalie, Senior Product Manager.
All right, simmer down,
Super
Sonata.
happy to be back with you today to talk about all the new exciting content coming to the Dead by Daylight store over the next year. Rose, it's been 7 years.
Where is the Masquerade? Hopefully we hear something about it soon.
What a long journey, what a beautiful journey, but 7 years old, wow.
God damn it.
Dozens of collections, thousands of cosmetics brought to life with passion and dedication by our art departments. And yeah, along the years, we provided to our players an incredible amount of options when it comes to.
There's
how
no
to
K
present
in Nic
themselves in the
Cage.
game.
It's just N-I-C.
Yes, it's a lot of outfits and
oh yeah, I'm sure we'll have
coming.
50 Fang skins. Why not?
And today
Oh,
I think we
dude.
should share more.
Simmer
about,
down.
You know,
Okay.
about what's coming.
We're ready to share.
Yeah. And also we have a special guest joining us later to discuss about this unique collection we work on together. So yeah, maybe we should start.
Okay, so Dead by Daylight is a game, as you all know, that's known for its great soundtrack.
Vegeta.
And we're always on the lookout for opportunities to explore like the music scene in particular in our cosmetics. And we have 2 collections coming in the next year that, well, although they've just come together and we don't really have any dates yet, but we really couldn't resist sharing. So here goes. First off,
What's
Dead
going
by
on,
Daylight
Mags?
is partnering with heavy metal legends Iron Maiden.
Yes.
On a collection built around the iconic Eddie, who, well, let's be honest, he fits
Eddie is badass.
right into our game. Right?
Okay, so here's the
All of
Iron Maiden
cosmetics in this
confirmation.
collection will be like portraying his many album
I'm doing
cover
well. How you doing, buddy?
appearances, which are super cool. And secondly, we're thrilled to be partnering with Slipknot.
Apparently
on a
Vegeta already
collection
did
that
it.
Showcases many of their
And there's a
most
Slipknot
masks.
confirmation.
We'll be making 9 masks in total, paying tribute to some of the band's most iconic members over the years. Well, all for Killers, of course.
Yes.
Oh, so Slipknot
Yeah,
masks
we
are
said
all
it's
for
really
Killers.
early for both of these
Okay.
collections,
That could be
but
interesting.
We'll share more news as we get to work on them. What's next?
Yeah, I think it's a good time to talk about our community. You.
About a
Our
1.3
community,
yokai?
I mean, since the beginning of Dead by Daylight, they are super.
I think it's
important for
1.3 to
us,
1.5
and
now,
we-
depending on what
we
you
were
buy.
attached to put the spotlight on them on a unique store collection since a while. Because
I
you know,
wonder.
like, we have fans all around the world who are also really talented and creative artists.
For sure.
And even if it's not the first time we showcase their work in the store, organizing
The competitions,
the
right? We
competition,
did that before.
exactly to appear in game. This year, we would like to take it a step further and unifying our inspirations, passion, guidelines to build something new together.
Wow.
And the result of it is the artists from the Fog collection. So I remember when we asked to our community to submit their work. And
We got
hundreds, we
thousands applications.
Plenty of
Right now we're
amazing
just talking about artists from the
applications,
Fog.
and
Maybe
we had to select some of them. So I remember we selected 4 winners from Poland, US, Spain, Canada.
that's the Vittorio skin. Oh, that's a Felix skin.
We'll keep it for later. Featured on that collection.
Huntress.
But we invited them to select their favorite character. It was important. And we're super lucky because we ended up with a split of 2 survivors and 2 killers. So balance was perfect.
Oh, that is fugly.
And then we met and we shared with them.
And there's the twin
all
skin.
these things they
You need a beer?
to work on our outfits, like the technical
Yay!
constraints, the lore,
how to
mix and match, etc. Everything they needed before giving them the really precious maximum creative freedom to start their designs.
Young Jinskin is
fugly. We did this regular follow-up with them.
Garbage.
Functional designs, still respecting the artist's intentions, but also our needs. And yeah, we have. It was an incredible collaboration. We have beautiful outfits because I think like all
they have not, Yokai.
creativity, these ideas, their design, they brought to our game, our fresh approach to it. New eyes.
The Stranger Things thing needs to.
I'm super happy with the results. So thanks again.
It sucks. It sucks.
Work on
the twin skin's ugly. The Huntress skin was nice, but that was the only one. The other 3 suck ass.
We invited ourselves to be a part of the Artist from the Fog collection.
Yes.
She's an industry veteran, as you know, known for her fantastic work on like Okami, Bayonetta, the Evil Within series, and of course Ghostfire Tokyo. We're incredibly excited to have her joining us today.
Well, welcome back to Dead by Daylight. What's going on, Crash?
Welcome, Ikumi Nakamura.
Hi.
Hello.
Welcome. Hi, I'm Ikumi Nakamura. Dead by Daylight のコミュニティの皆さん、こんにちは。よろしくお願いします。
Onegaishimasu.
Welcome, Ikumi-san.
Hi.
It's great having you here today, but before we get into
I know,
the
right?
you created for Dead by Daylight,
Dude
I
is
wanted
just
to ask you first, could you
thwapping
share with us
so hard
what
right
draws
now.
you to horror? And like, was it something that you liked growing up? And
Not
what's
a
so
whole
unique to you
lot.
about creating art in this
Some quality of life stuff. They're talking about skins now. They showed the new trailer.
理由は、私もともとお父さんが小さい頃からホラー映画とかホラーのゲームをたくさん与えられて育てられたので、正直惹かれる理由はあんまりよくわからないんです。なぜかというと、自分の体のなんか細胞の中にホラーが染み込んでて、ホラーがあると絶対見るし、ホラーの作品があるとすごい気になっていつも見ちゃうし、でもやっぱりホラーってなんだろう。
It is yokai.
下げていくと結局のところ人の死とか
Oh, dude, calm down.
描かれていて非常に多様性がある
You're
ジャ
so
ンルだな
cringe,
と思って
Sonata.
惹かれるんだと思います。
And you're creating 3 outfits for this collection, each featuring a character that really, really resonates with our Japanese fans. Could you share with us what stood out the most about each of them to you?
一人はキラーの寒山鬼ですね。で彼は呪いの化身の鬼なので、私の住む国の日本の文化を取り入れた
Sonata Jeepers. It's just
呪詛の時に着る服をアウトフィットとして寒山流にデザインさせていただきました。でLegion
I don't know. I mean, I'm not really.
さんは彼女はなんだろう狂気的な
Right now, there's nothing that
女の子だと思って
makes me
る
want to
の
buy
で
any of these.
それを表すためにそういう私たちの文化であるスクールガールの衣装をアウトフィットで彼女にあげてみました。でもう一人がユイで彼女はすごくバイクを乗ってるたくましい女性だなって思って大好きなんですけれども、そんな彼女の生活とか彼女が原宿とか行ったらどんな格好をするんだろうっていうのが
I mean, the Yui skin's alright, but whatever. Like, I'm not buying
We'd
that.
also love to learn more about the whole process and your inspiration for the creation of the design.
キャンドルを頭につけてるんですけど、それはプレイヤーから見たら寒山が来た隠れなきゃって分かるような目印にもなるし、ゲーム的な
Oh, Daddy Cage is, I'm sure, saved the best for last.
でもう一人のジョリーさんに関しては、
Best
元
skib?
々4人で
I don't even know what that means.
まあリージョンじゃんだから4人デザインしたらいいのかなと思って4人デザインしちゃったら1人でいいですって言われて、分かりましたっつって言ってジョリーさんをデザインさせていただいて、
Oh, best skin? I mean, it's
今
okay.
80年代
Like,
とか70年代のポップカルチャーが
the Oni skin's probably the best one, but Legions is whatever.
生きていた学生さんといえば、ヤンキーとスケバンだと思ってそのアウトフィットを彼らに
Daddy Cage, Daddy Cage, Daddy Cage. I mean, I will be the world's first P100. It's my goal in life. P100 Nic Cage. With the candles flickering, that might be pretty fire, actually. The shorts are just fucking weird. And who cares if Huey's your maid? Like, it's not a great skin.
キラーから傷つけられてる姿が見れるのかもっと見たかったんで、比較的薄着にして、彼女がキラーから逃げやすいように動きやすいようにして。
It's a terrible skin for Huey. I wouldn't pay like 20 cells for that.
Thanks again for joining us today, Kumi-san. The outfits look really amazing, and we can't wait for fans around the world to enjoy them. So the
He already comes in at 100.
Featuring Wakame Kumi Nakamura.
Boom.
Will be
P100.
in the Dead by Daylight in-game store this summer.
Oh, one more thing. I have a last announcement.
What?
And it will be a nice piece of nostalgia for any long-time fans of Behavior. Because we have our team, our big team, and an important part of this team worked
Trash.
a long time ago.
Naughty Bear! Let's go with the Naughty Bear skin.
Naughty Bear, Naughty Bear.
Now this is a skin.
A bear living in his happy community of bears, but he's going on a murderous rampage after they didn't invite him to a party. I mean, what an iconic character, super interesting, and we were attached to bring it to the game since a while, and I'm super happy because now we are finally doing it.
Players have been asking for it.
Yeah, I know, and it's coming.
Obito, how's it going?
This year it's coming.
Wow.
Those are terrible. But Naughty Bear, it's Trapper. It's a Trapper skin for Naughty Bear.
Will be part of the Trapper cosmetics, and we will give him a royal treatment. It will be a lot of fun for players to see him. Like,
awesome.
Thank you for watching.
I might be going back to Trapper for a bit once the Naughty Bear skin comes out, guys.
All the upcoming outfits coming this year. And
yeah,
Kumi Nakamura to be here with us today.
I think the Slipknot killer skins could be interesting too.
Stay tuned.
Don't care about
Sarah are coming up next to talk about
the Japanese skins at all.
In-game celebration.
The Naughty Bear skin though, I might go back to Trapper for a while. You might get some Trapper streams for a bit.
Bye.
With me playing on the Naughty Bear. Krampus who? Yeah, right? I don't know Krampus.
All right.
New Trapper who dis?
Cut! Matt. Seriously. We've talked about this.
It was a PlayStation 3 Xbox game, yep.
5 years together.
But I can do it right now. It's like 2 minutes.
No. Come on, stop taking Mathieu. I want to
Hey there, I'm Sarah Robinson. I'm one of the associate art directors on Dead by Daylight. I help out with a number of areas of the game, but events are definitely one of
Okay, we're going to talk about events. I might be willing to listen to this.
A senior game designer on Dead by Daylight, and I'm focused on the events. And I'm so glad that I get to be here with Sarah, as 7 years ago, when I first became a fan of DVDs, she helped me get my very first tattoo, which was altruism, just 2 months after the game's release. Thank you.
No problem. Happy. Okay, so Gene, there's lots to celebrate this year. And we're kicking things off early this year with a month of in-game activations leading up to the anniversary event. So tell us more about these activations.
Okay, I'm listening.
So each week we will be celebrating a different 2-year period of Dead by Daylight's history.
What's up, Faison?
That will include characters, maps, and mechanics that were introduced during those periods. So for example, week 1 will be featuring the Blood Hunts. Week 2 will then be doubling the Rift fragments for your Rift Pass. And in week 3, we will be inviting you, the players, to vote for a community choice event, which will occur during the Chapter 28 release. And once the anniversary event goes live, we'll be doing giveaways for previous anniversary cosmetics, including outfits and the Year 5 crowns.
Twisted Masquerade was a huge hit last year. And this year, we're bringing it back bigger and better than ever. But the host of the Twisted Masquerade stepped out of the shadows this year. And has lent their certain special kind of decorating skills to our in-game event. What can players expect to see?
Well, the host has introduced a lot of various artworks throughout various areas of the game, so you'll definitely want to check those out. And yeah, Father Campbell's Chapel has gone through a complete
that is
makeover,
sexy.
and it looks incredible.
The masquerade is gonna be so much
Host
fun.
seems to have brought along some mysterious masked figures. What are these like weird ghostly spirits? Who or what are they? If you want to find out, you're going to have to take a closer look.
Speaking of masked figures,
Oh,
we're bringing back masquerade masks this year.
It's
We
Midmergent.
have 12 new masks for 12 new characters. But getting your
Oni, Blight, Knight, Legion, Nurse, Singularity gets one. Zarina, Meg, Jonah, Jeff, Gabriel, and Felix.
to actually make it through the exit gate. So how have we improved things for this year?
Well, the invitations that came out last year, Sarah, they'll be back. But this time, invitations will be holding charges, and you'll use those charges to kind of mess with the opposition while you're in chase. So if you're a survivor, what you'll be able to do is block the window vaults so the killer can't pursue you, and you'll also be able to spawn a pallet.
Wait!
Which can be used in an emergency,
Insta-spawning pallets?
It'll break right upon you.
Ooh, that's gonna be an interesting
Killers,
event.
on the other hand, they'll be able to reduce the impact of a stun, remotely break a pallet or a breakable wall, and survivors better watch out about this one. They will be able to inflict the exposed status effect on you once they've reached a tier of bloodlust. But in order to get your cosmetic, you will need to make sure that you are holding on to at least one charge by the time that an exit opens, and that's either the exit gate or the hatch. So our players are going to have to decide what is ultimately more important to them, exhausting the charge to help them in a time of need, or getting that brand new mask.
Interesting.
Such a tough
Interesting.
But I love the players have a mechanic now where they can gain these masks without having to escape the trial. So beyond the mask, we have a number of excellent unlockable cosmetics as part of the Twisted Masquerade event tome, including 2 brand new
Who gets the outfits?
Last year, our guests of honor were Hattie and the Dredge as part of our Roots of Dread chapter. But this year, we're highlighting 2 fan favorites,
Nia
and the
and Billy.
We also have
That Billy drip! Oh my god!
charms for you to collect. It's worth noting though that all
The
of
Billy
last year's
drip
cosmetics
and a Maurice charm. Let's
masks,
go!
Outfits are going to be available in the store. So if you missed out on anything, now's your chance to go collect them.
Exactly, and keeping track of their collections is going to be much easier.
It looks
this
like
year.
Rat. They're
So
just gonna be
the event
masked
pop-up
from what
now
they were
is
saying.
multi-tabbed. So you'll be able to find a collection tab and a store tab. In the collection tab, you'll find anything that can be earned through event gameplay or through the event tome. And in the store tab, you'll be able to find anything that we want to feature that is event related. And in there, you'll be able to find the Feng Min and the Ghostface outfits, which are brand new Twisted Masquerade outfits. So be
Wait,
sure
what?
to check those out.
There's a new Ghostface skin?
One more thing.
Did they
coming
show
up
that?
at the anniversary event. Don't
I didn't
miss
see it.
This year, we're debuting a new kind of challenge condition, random perks. This is exactly what it sounds like. You roll the proverbial dice, and your loadout is equipped with those random perks. So this is a condition you might see on challenges
I missed
that
it.
ask you to heal a survivor or down a survivor, for example. And last but not least, we're bringing back community challenges. So this is a great time for the whole community to get together, to work together and unlock additional rewards.
Exactly, Sarah. And we will be there, ready to support you guys through those community challenges. So make sure to stay tuned, and don't forget that the road to anniversary content starts today.
Oh, it's probably actually Tuesday.
And that is a wrap on the 7th anniversary show for Dead by Daylight and another year of content reveals. Thank you so much for joining us.
Wait, where's Mathieu?
Spending your day with us here. It's been as exciting as I hoped it would be. I hope you've enjoyed it. And don't forget that the PTB for End transmission is live right now.
Iron
So if
Maiden,
you're on PC,
yes.
You can jump over and start testing
The Iron
out
Maiden
things
skins are gonna be
that were
full.
just revealed in the show today, which is pretty special. So thanks once again to our dev team back at the
Eric,
studio.
wait.
Thanks. Oh, right.
I have one last thing, seriously, before we finish. I know we had some great reveals today, but I have one last thing that I'm super thrilled to talk about. We are welcoming into the fog this year someone, I mean, it's a brand new survivor, like we've never done before. He's an amazing actor with a career that spans decades. He's done everything, all the greatest movies you've ever seen. He's been in the horror world for a while with cult classics to cosmic horror. He will be joining the fog this summer. We are so excited to have him with us.
Please be just more than the Nic Cage trailer again.
There's nothing more
that they already confirmed.
than imagination.
This was supposed to be the end big reveal, and it got leaked. I hope there's a little more expanding on it. Like this, I would have been just popping so hard for the Nic Cage reveal if I didn't already do a video on it like 3 days ago. Now I'm just like, is there anything more to it? That's it. No. Yeah, a lot was leaked except like the Twisted Masquerade stuff was about it. Like a lot got out. It kind of sucks for them. The Ghostface skin, I totally missed that. I'll have to check that out later. But there you have it. I'm still hyped too. We definitely saw some really cool stuff. I like the fact that they're doing a lot of new things with the events and increasing events. That's what you want to see from a game. And apparently we'll be doing some, we'll do some PTB, but apparently events start on the 23rd as well. Can we do DVD for stream? Like everyone wants to play Dead by Daylight. We might. The plan was to do Redfall tonight, but who knows? Maybe we might do some Dead by Daylight tonight. I will absolutely do a stream where be aware that the moment Naughty Bear drops, I will be doing a Naughty Bear only stream. That is going to happen. Slipknot is mask. Yes, new. Iron Maiden will be a set of skins. Slip Mask is a set of masks for killers. And I believe they said there's going to be anywhere from 9 to 12 of them. We got a reveal of a new Ghostface skin. That wasn't actually leaked for the Masquerade. The Masquerade stuff. Absolutely, Jeepers. I'm glad I could be of service. And we saw some really cool stuff. Of course, the Nic Cage thing was going to be the huge reveal. We all know that I am going to be P100 Nick. Once Nic Cage drops, no other survivors are going to matter to me unless I have to do something quick for a like some blood points. Absolutely, new. All right, guys, I will be back around 6 p.m. My folks are coming over for the evening, early evening, and having dinner. Once they go, I'll go live. We'll be doing something. I was going to do Redfall, but I might do Dead by Daylight now. And then we're also going to be doing Dungeons & Dragons in the Discord for movie night. So if you're not a member of the Discord, make sure you join that as well. More free blood points, lots of free blood points. Don't forget the codes that were dropped today for the Minecraft Trapper, as well as the 400,000 blood points are in my Discord as we speak. So if you don't have them, they're there and available. I don't think I caught anything else. Was there anything else? That should be it, guys. It's been a blast. As always, thank you for watching. Yes, DBD 7 and Trapper 7. Yep. So that should be the two. Here, Vegeta, can you drop the Discord real quick before we get off? Yeah. That should be, the Discord's always available. Oh, good gosh. What was that? Finger slipped. That makes sense. Yeah, put the Ghostface skin in the Discord, Uga. Thank you, Vegeta, for... You could tell you were like one over. I know you're working, so you were just kind of watching in the background. Finger slipped and made a new language. I mean, that's kind of what happened. Daytime, am I right? Yeah, I get it. Yeah, we don't do this stuff during the day. Like, we're a night channel. Like, what? Sorry for all the confusion. But yeah, so there you have it. In the Discord, for anything you see, we're always available, always chatting, always playing games in there. Tonight's stream is up in the air. It could be Redfall still. When the PTB starts after the stream is done. So the PTB will not start until 11 a.m. on the 23rd, when this was supposed to be at 10 a.m. on the 23rd, and then the PTB was going to go live. They moved it up to make sure that nothing that hadn't leaked could finally be presented, because so much of this stream had already leaked. But there was a few things they were able to keep under the cuff until the end. So that's why they moved it up to today. So the PTB goes live 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on the 23rd. So we will be live on that day with PTB action. Apparently, the first event in remembering DBD throughout the years will also go live on the 23rd. So we'll probably do some PTB stuff, and then we'll also jump back and do some regular stuff and check out the new events. Whew, a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Absolutely, guys. Hope you guys had a good stream. If you haven't subbed to the channel, make sure you do that. We're closing in on 1,700 subs, which is freaking awesome. As always, thank you for watching, and later, mates.